Hello YouTube, Arrow Assassin here today, and welcome back to another battleground as Guardian Druid. And today we're in Temple. Here's my talents I'm going to be running. I'm sure you guys pretty much always know by now which my talents I'm usually running, unless you're new, of course. But yeah, that's what I'm running. But today I want to talk about is the removal of Mark of Ursol, and a little bit of the mall talk as well. So I went on the PTR last night, and I've been testing out the change on Mark of Ursol. And I always just straight up tell what my thoughts are, and straight up, I don't BS like some people usually do. But here's my current thoughts, and this could be changed if it's, hopefully, I'm actually hoping it gets the cooldown reduction instead of being pruned, but odds are, because this blizzard, that's just not what's gonna happen. I just don't have much faith Blizzard is gonna actually not prune the spell, so I think it's gonna hurt a little bit. The only classes I think we're gonna get destroyed by are probably Warlocks, and of course I get Nitro Betrayed. Why Nitro? Why Nitro? Okay. Well, either way, now that I got destroyed by my own Nitro boost. Anyways, as I was saying, my current thoughts on the Mark of Ursol. I think we're going to get destroyed by Warlocks the most, because I actually still struggle with the Warlocks currently right now. They're one of the few frustrating classes that I feel like bursting against, just because they heal for a heck of a lot. They're like the Fury Warrior casters, just at least in my opinion, in my eyes. So I think they'll probably end up destroying us after it's pruned. Shadow Priests, I'm on the fence about. They're probably like my second hardest class to face. For a few reasons. They do hit pretty insanely hard in groups. 1v1 they're not too bad really, but when they're in a huge group, they're really crazy. Everybody else I feel like is okay. Mages I've never really had an issue with, even with Mark of Ursol. They're just fire mages you're gonna have to ultimately keep your eye on, because Greater Pyroblast is your worst enemy. It's the greatest worst enemy for practically anybody I feel like in this game anyways. Because if all it takes is like 2 Greater Pyros, and you might as well just go to the graveyard, because it is definitely a tank's worst nightmare, 100% for sure. And yeah, other than that, mages just aren't really that too terribly terrifying. It's just my current thoughts on that. Arcane mages can be kind of deadly, but if you sit on one, they're really not that big of a deal compared to something like fire mage. So I'm not really scared of arcane mages or frost mages. They're just more so an annoyance kind of type of thing. Let's see. I think, am I missing any other casters? I got Shadow Priest, got Warlock, got Mage. Hunters are in the caster. I feel like I'm missing something. What am I missing here? Elemental Shaman. Not really sure about Elemental Shaman, to be honest. I'll put them in the middle. I think they hit harder than Mage, so I'll probably put them third. I'll probably put the order of the most deadly is I'm sorry guys, I have such a headache that I actually forget exactly what I'm saying. Warlock, Shadow Priest, and Elemental Shaman. Then Mage. That's just my order for the casters that I think are the most deadly, at least to me right now. For you guys it might be different, what you guys might be struggling with. Everybody will have their own different views on what they struggle with. For me, the hardest melee, for example, is Ret Paladin. They're just the most annoying melee out of every melee. For casters, it's Warlocks because they have this debuff they put on you that reduces damage you do to them, and not to mention they can just keep putting insane dot damage. So yeah, that's why I put Warlocks number 1, at least for me. But yeah, guys, I think that's pretty much covers it. I think that's pretty much covers all of my thoughts on the Mark of Ursol change. I think we'll be okay without it. The only class I see struggling with is probably priests and warlocks. The rest I don't think will be as bad. I mean, it will suck without it, but I just think my current thought process, other than that, is just yeah, this is basically it. Now let's talk about Maul. I'm sure you guys probably know, but I did kill Tyrant Whisperwind on the PTR yesterday. I don't really care. I already had the achievements, and I was just doing it for fun. I just wanted to see if she could be soloed, just like every other faction boss. So that was the damage with the Maul buff on the PTR. I feel like the gameplay wise and damage wise feels a little bit weird because you only have Iron Fur and Maul to spend rage on now. I think it's actually not as bad, and that is what I'm gonna keep my thoughts on. I'm gonna go ahead and reset the stacks of the orb. Yeah, pro tip also, by the way, guys, if you have nitro, use it. You can reset the stacks of the orb so you don't die. I've been doing that as a strategy in regular battlegrounds lately. But anyways, Maul. I don't think it's as bad. I don't really mind the change. At first I was kind of skeptical about it, but I really actually did not mind the change. So you guys don't really have to be worried about that. I don't think it's as bad. The only thing I really hate right now is the prune of Mark of Ursol. I just think they're taking it way, way too far, and I'm sick of all the pruning. I feel like it should at least just have a cooldown. If you're gonna nerf it, just make it a cooldown or something. I don't really know, guys. The Mark of Ursol is gonna hurt against casters so much. That's the only thing that bugs me. I can deal with the Maul change, but it's gonna take a lot of getting used to without the Maul of Ursol. So guys, that's it for this video. Hope you guys enjoyed it. That's my current process on everything, and I'll see you guys later.